Bastille are in South Africa, and we're so honored to be having them right here on our Expresso couch this morning. If you were lucky enough to see them at Kirstenbosch, then of course you will also have a chance to see them at Kirstenbosch tonight. They will be performing there as well. Guys, I must say, it's so awesome to have you guys here, and you're so behaved. You're not like rock stars, like all over the place, breaking guitars and stuff like that. Are you guys usually this chilled?
I had a massive tantrum in the car coming here, so
you did?
I've got it out of my system, so
okay,
it's fine now.
wonderful stuff.
He broke all the guitars we were meant to bring, so there's nothing to break now.
Woody, really? We'll have to have a bit of a talk about that. But what I want to know about is, Dan, your parents are South African.
They are, yeah.
Tell us exactly from where are they?
They're from, well, they were born in Kokstad and grew up in Durban.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
so.
I felt a little bit of a connection to you because I'm also from KZN. I'm just saying.
Except when you said KZN and I didn't know what you were talking about.
You can use it or don't use it. It's completely up to you. But
yeah, no, but there's definitely...
Have I just made him shy? I apologize. But let's talk about music for a minute. I read an article the other day that called you the quiet man who just can't stop singing. Is it true?
Who said that?
No, somebody said it. And because you are a very quiet guy, you're somewhat shy.
Yeah.
But is it true that your family didn't really know that you had an interest in music and writing like before the whole band began?
Well, yeah, they kind of knew. My mum actually, she went to uni in Durban and paid her way through uni by she was a folk singer, and so she did like folk gigs. And actually, my mum and dad met backstage at a concert that she was playing at, and he was helping organise it.
Wow.
But so my mum always played music when I was a kid, and I kind of did, but I was always really embarrassed by it, so none of my friends knew, and yeah, I don't know.
Which is funny because you have such a unique voice. You've got such a unique sound. For someone who basically had to be pulled to the stage, how are you personally dealing with, I mean, all of the fame that's coming your way now?
I don't know. We don't really feel the kind of fame side of things at all because I think we don't have a huge amount of interest in it. Obviously, it's quite weird being recognised and stuff because I think we're the most boring normal people in the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, I was always really nervous doing gigs, and but you know, when we've been playing together for 3 years now, and we play gigs every day, and it's become fun and kind of normal in a weird way. I mean, it's never going to be normal getting up in front of those people, but I don't know. I think being able to play with the guys has made it a lot easier, and when I kind of jump around quite a lot on stage, so people are always surprised that I would get nervous, but yeah.
But it is like a little Sasha Fierce thing that happens when you get onto the stage, someone else takes over. Now, a lot of the songs, all of the songs were kind of dreamed up in your bedroom back in the day, but all of you really do play a collaborative part in the music. Before this whole thing started, like Woody, I read something about you once where you were saying that you were a drum teacher, but everybody else was kind of doing something else.
I was just generally trying to do anything to avoid a real job.
Yeah?
Which worked out. I mean, the way that I actually met Dan was I was out like putting flyers through doors like near where we lived, and yeah, Dan's mum picked up the flyer and said, "You need a drummer, don't you?" Yeah. Well, give him a call, and yeah, that's how we met, just by chance.
Yeah.
Kyle, if you weren't in this band, what would you be doing right now?
My dream is to, you know, do you have Total Wipeout over here, the programme?
Yes, we do.
I want to be the person who controls the machines.
Oh, wow. That's evil, actually.
That's good, right?
That is pretty cool. That's a fun job.
And I'm just doing this to fill in some time.
Yeah.
Until I get the chance to become, until I get the call, Kyle, you're in.
Until you find yourself.
Jeff's sick. And you know, control the machines.
Well, hopefully one day that'll happen for you. Will?
I'm unemployable. I can barely read. I'm literally, this is it for me.
Wow. So if this doesn't work out...
all the eggs.
I'm living on the street. So
okay. Well, South Africa,
crossed.
you guys need to go and watch them at Kirstenbosch tonight, for Will's sake at least. And then, Dan, I know that you had a big love and passion for being either a film editor, a writer, or a journalist, any profession which would help you to tell stories. You get to do that right now with regards to not only your music, but your music videos as well.
Yeah, I don't know. With the videos, we always wanted to try and I think being in a band, you kind of have the opportunity to, you know, obviously to do the music, but also things like the artwork and the videos. And some people really don't care about that stuff, but I don't know, it's fun to be involved in it. And at the beginning, I kind of really didn't want to be in the music videos and was slightly forced into it.
Once again,
we
slightly
thought,
forced
I know,
into
which
it.
is so embarrassing. So we thought, you know, if we have to do it, let's try and make them fun and interesting and weird and the kind of things that we'd want to see if we were watching other people's videos.
What I like about your music videos is somebody once said about music videos, if it ain't shaking, it ain't selling. There's no shaking in your music videos. They're like mini films and they're so deep and they tell a story and they really are quite beautiful. I want to get into some of those and hopefully you can tell us the backstory as to how they came about because they really are incredible music videos. We'll be taking a look at 2. Bastille is in the house. Trust me, you don't want to go anywhere. Cream soda. Have you had?
I drink that a lot when I'm hungover.
High five. Oh, Brittany's over.